Good morning. Good morning, fellow humans. Um, Hang on one sec. Today is not going to be a crazy long stream because I have an appointment at 2. Andrew will be home in about an hour and a half ish. So, yeah. Yesterday was a very rough day. My leg was killing me. It's not feeling good today either, but it still is what it is. Oh, crap, but we're going to the orthopedic doctor today. We'll kind of find out a little bit more of what's going on. Maybe I don't know if they'll. I mean, I'm assuming they're going to do an MRI. Um, Excuse me. They're going to do an MRI probably to see what's up with the muscle, because that's really the only way they're going to be able to see it is with a muscle with an MRI or a CAT scan. I would think. I don't know if they can even do that for a CAT scan, but probably that's what'll happen. I don't know if that'll be today or what, but um, yeah. So we're gonna go see the doctor. Technically, Andrew's not supposed to be in there with me, and I just realized I probably have to locate a mask. Fuck. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to look for that. I am in desperate need of a haircut. Holy crap. Okay. But yeah, things are going. The pain level was super high yesterday. It seems to be okay-ish today. Um, we'll see. Let's see. I gotta change my shirt and stuff before we go because it's dirty. But I did sleep without the splint because it was driving me nuts. Hannah's like, I'm gonna go with you to this appointment and I'm gonna tell that doctor to put a cast on because you're taking it off. You're not supposed to take it off. But they didn't say stay off of it. They, like leave it on at every moment. But I did. Uh, Excuse me. But that being said, I did sleep without it last night, and I'm definitely hurting this morning, but not. I'm trying to not take pain meds if I don't have to because I really want the doctor to be able to kind of see um, what pain level I'm at, with it. I don't want it to be dulled by the fact that I'm high as a kite. So we can actually make sure we get what's going on down. Um, it's probably just a really bad, like strain or tear, something like that. I'm not totally sure. They definitely are leaning toward tear. Sorry, they were leaning toward tear. Hi, Aries. Yes, it is. They were leaning toward a tear at the ER. It's hard to believe it's been freaking almost a week already, but I did it on Wednesday night. So, but yeah, so it's really funny with this. Simon is just so concerned. It's so cute. Like, he's especially concerned when I'm taking, because right now I'm not showering, I'm taking a bath. And yesterday, the last two baths I took, I actually unwrapped my leg and took a bath without the splint instead of putting a plastic bag on it. When I had the plastic bag on, he was super concerned. Um, he like sat in the bathroom with me the entire time I took a bath, and he did that again last night. Like last time I've taken 3 baths I think since then. Last time I took a bath before last night, he came in and checked it out, and then he went and did his thing. Last night he literally sat there in the bathroom. He actually climbed up on the tub and was like checking out my leg. And then he sat right outside the bathroom door, where my But it's really funny. And when I'm using the walker, it's almost like he's like directing me where I'm supposed to be going or something, because he'll walk a little ways and sit, walk a little ways and sit as I get closer and closer and closer to him. And it's really funny. But last night he was super concerned when I was in the bathtub, and after that he kept like coming up to me and checking on me and things like that. Like he was like, "What's up, Mama?" So he is definitely very concerned. It was hilarious because last night, um, Leo jumped on my leg. It was still splinted at that time, but he jumped and literally, excuse me, sinus congestion, landed on that part of my leg, just like his foot was like right by the split, and I made this noise. And the noise I made concerned Leo to a point of he came back and checked on me. It was so cute. But it's really funny when animals do. I am absolutely beyond annoyed with this situation. Like, doing things is really hard. Like, this morning I had to get coffee going, I had to go to the bathroom, and I had to get Simon's food back over here. And sorry, I know my nose just runs. I wonder if there's blood coming down. That may be why it's doing that. But anyway, so I've been sitting on my walker, which hurts my tailbone like no tomorrow. My tailbone is so sore right now. And so sitting on the walker, because in all actuality, that's probably um, better than crutches. That's the word. Yep. So I don't do real well on crutches. I mean, I can use them just fine. It's just that it's because I don't have balance real well. They aren't the greatest. But let's see if I can do this without turning. By the way, guys, if I do a circle or something for a minute, it's not that I'm gone. It's just that my tablet moved. So if it does that, I will be back. Just give it a second. I wanted to show some of you guys the stuff I made yesterday. I currently have no pants on. I have not changed my diaper yet this morning because I'm not gonna change a diaper right. Like, I want my diaper to be fresh when I go. So I will have Andrew come home. When Andrew comes home, I will have him help change. It's really hard to do changes by myself right now. But as some of you know, I got some more resin and I got some things to, excuse me. I got some things to, like molds and things for resin. And where is it? There it is. Here's one of them. It is a little dolphin. And I was playing around with them yesterday. Now, these ones, I was expecting these ones to be more this size. But, alright, I expected them to be a little bit bigger. Not the case. But that's okay, because I've kind of learned a few things. And then we have like a little bow. I'm sorry, the quality is not so great on this. The bow glows in the dark, as does the star. And this one, little bunny. The bunny did not turn out all that great. But like, I have a heart. This one is also glow in the dark, as is the apple. And I'm kind of hoping to be able to do some of this stuff with like, this one you can't really see it, but it's a flower, but it's glittery. That glitter is a little too chunky for that. Then we have another star with a bunch of star glitter in it. Ta-da. This one is a teddy bear. He has an air bubble in his ear. That's okay. I have to work on my technique. These two I did with, now the purple one I mixed the pink and the green. The other ones are all but I did play around with what I can put in the resin to color it, and we do have a little pearly apple here. It's kind of pearlescent. It doesn't show up real well right now. And then we did a flower, and this is just plain acrylic paint. So that's what the flower looks like. So my plan is to start doing some more things like keychains and things like that. Things that I can easily make without stressing myself out. Because that's a big problem right now is stress. So I'm gonna be going a little bit more of a route like that, and I'm really, really interested in making some types of fidget toys and things like that with these. They have like the little marble game things that yeah, you can make those. You can make keychains. You can make pacifier clips. Different things. Hannah wants me to figure out a way to like chain this together with some beads and make like a fidget thing because she likes this feeling a lot. But literally, this is the first time I had ever used a mold making these things. So I'm planning on expanding into that a little bit because I'm struggling with sewing right now just because there's a lot to do. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. But things like those little charms will be able to be done and added to pacifiers and things like that. Some really cute things, I think. I woke up to this thing being a twerp. It was sitting on my desk, and I think the temperature caused it to like just. There's like air holes right here. That's an air hole. The fluid just started pouring out, like all down it, and I'm just like, the fuck. Anders said did that the other day. He thinks it's like a change in temperature that causes it. I don't know. But so I am just waiting till my appointment. Probably should eat something at some point. But hey, if I don't eat, I'm not gonna poop as soon. But um, coffee is just kicking in. I just finished coffee. I have to do something with this hair because it's cray cray. But yeah. So, but basically, in order to Andrew's kind of thing with my business is he's like, I want you to bring kind of like a business proposal to me almost. And, kind of plan out like what you need, what it's going to cost, things like that, what your profit margin might be. So I have to start doing some research on like epoxy things like this that I can sell and see how much I can sell them for and things like that. Those were all made with UV resin, which is like quick cure. Most of the time I will be using epoxy. But learn. So yeah. I'm not sure where my kitties are. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. Actually, I'm pretty sure I know where Leo is. Leo is in the kitchen. It's his favorite spot. He loves sitting by the window in my camping chair. We use the camping chairs outside, and he loves it when it's inside and the window's open and he can just sit there. So, needless to say, since I've hurt my leg, I have not slept incredibly well. Last night was especially rough. I just couldn't get to sleep. But it's been. Pain is draining. Ouch, ouch, ouch. What did I just do? What did I put that down? Sorry, I just moved my. I don't have this wrapped incredibly tight right now. Because I'm trying not to completely compress it so they can see everything. But yeah. So, but I'm just bored. I need to clean up if I can. Andrew's like, don't rush it. But I'm like, my living room is making me anxious because I need to clean up because I have been out for almost a week as far as doing things, and I'm like, it's a disaster because Hannah doesn't clean up shit and stuff like that. Andrew's working on it. He's trying. But yeah. So I don't know. This has been rough. Like I can handle stomach issues and back issues and things like that, but when it's my leg that I literally can't walk on, drives me crazy. It's like, ugh, I don't realize how much I move around until I am off my feet, and it's just like killing me. It's like, please, I need a thing to be happening. Mm. So I hate it. I hate being like. It kind of is funny because every now and then, Andrew and Hannah get like, "You just lay around." And I'm like, "No, you don't. You don't realize how much I actually do when I'm up and feeling well and able to do things." Which Andrew's kind of seen that over the last few weeks that I literally don't just sit and do anything, do nothing. Um, and it bores me that I just have to sit here. So yeah, I don't like it at all. And it's really okay. So in the ER, she's like, I'll write you some pain meds and stuff for, she wrote me 12 of them. I've got like 4 of them left, I think. Um, I've got like 4 of them left right now, which I purposely made them make it to today because tomorrow is payday when we can get more medications if need be, depending on how long this thing is going to go on. And it's really funny because in the ER, she's like, "Yeah, I'll write some pain meds and I'll get you a stool softener laxative thing." And I'm like, "Lady, look, I have no colon." She's like, "Oh, do you have a bag?" No, I do not have an ostomy anymore. I just have a J pouch. And they don't. So, it kind of cracks me up when doctors and nurses don't really understand the fact. I'm like, "Look, I will happily take the constipation that comes along with narcotics. Happily take it." She's like, "Yeah, but I'm going to give you the stool softener because, it really does constipate you quite a bit." Not 1 ounce of constipation. It hasn't even slowed shit down. It's like, no, no, no. So I haven't taken it. It's sitting on my table. I have not touched it because I'm trying to slow things down, not move them along. That's the constant battle of somebody with a J pouch and in general. But so my sister, those of you know, she had surgery and stuff. She's doing really well. Um, she's already sick of an ostomy, but she's got at least 6 to 9 months of this before they can even attempt a reversal. But she's starting to move around a lot more. She's still off work. She's hopefully going to be off work for a total of 8 weeks, but she may only be off work for a total of 6. She's going to try to get the 8 weeks though, because that girl works 2 jobs and she just needs the break. Um, so she's doing really, really good though. My mom has been over there quite a bit. She currently doesn't have insurance because her company was recently bought by another one, and she decided, like, I don't want the crappy insurance that they're offering. I don't really need it that much anyway. Like, she gets her scopes done at the Cancer Research Hospital for free every year, and so she's like, "Oh, I don't really need it. I don't take meds. I don't need it." And then this happened. But so for her right now, getting her supplies has been super expensive. It costs like, a good $150 a month at least. And so apparently my grandparents are going to help her out because my grandfather a few years back had to have an ileostomy as well because he has diverticulitis and was bleeding to death. So he also has an ostomy, so apparently they're going to help her out with some stuff, which is really awesome. Um, my mom and my grandma and they're really pulling behind Jenna. My mom is a mama bear. Like, you don't mess with her kids, and she will be there for you no matter what. Um, so, but that my mom's been over there helping Jenna out a lot with cleaning and stuff because even though she is 3-4 weeks out, she's 3 weeks out now, I think, 3 or 4, close to 4. She still isn't allowed to lift anything whatsoever. She has 200, not 100 pound, but like 80-pound dogs. She has a husky and a lab shepherd, I think. So she's not allowed to lift anything right now, but or so she can't really vacuum and do stuff like that. So everybody's been coming over to help her out. One of her friends is a nurse, so she's been helping them a bit, um, things like that. So, but she's doing really well, and I'm really proud of her. I miss her really bad. My mom was like, we need to do a family reunion with all you girls, Carissa, Denny, Jenna. All of you girls need to come in town, and we're going to do a family reunion. Not my oldest sister, because my oldest sister has disowned our family, except for speaking to one of my sisters, I think. So, but my mom misses all her kids, and I miss my family. I have not been back to New York since I moved here. Well, I went to Tennessee the year after I moved here with Andrew, but when my mom was living there. But I have not seen any of my siblings in 6 years. So, actually, is it 7? No, 6. 6 years. So hopefully not this year, but I don't think it's going to happen this year just because we've had too much financial upset going on. I haven't really shared a ton about it, I don't think, but because this is a few years ago even, when I was not able to work much, we did end up getting a couple of credit cards. We had like 3 total. 4 non-medical credit cards. And I don't know how much of this Andrew wants me to share, but this year our plan was to get them caught up and mostly paid off through the summer, because he gets big checks and we were pretty much going to just put it toward the debt. And that didn't happen because overtime is gone for now. And so we got very, very behind over the winter on paying the credit cards and stuff. So he is actually, he did actually file for bankruptcy. Now that doesn't mean, like, Hannah and him are not connected in any way financially, nor am I. My credit has been shot for years because of all the medical bills and whatnot. So, but that's not even a big deal. But Andrew is, we're trying to get out of this hole before we hit, he's not even 30 yet, so before he hits 30 and 40 and stuff, and we're really pushing to better our financial situation as best we can. And so we did that just because mainly it was one company that was really hardcore coming after us for it, and which sucks, but hey, it's a thing. So we've been doing that, which means, like, our financial situation is very, very not great for 3 people right now. Hannah's in school right now, so she's working less than she was. She's off 3 days a week instead of 2. And so, it's just been, it's been a hit with that and this whole COVID thing. Like, right now, Andrew is back to work. He was on furlough last week. He is back to work this week, and then the following week he'll be off again. But, excuse me, my nose is driving me crazy. He's actually off tomorrow because we're getting all our stuff out of our storage unit and cutting down the cost there, because it's like $130 a month for a storage unit, which we had to get at the time because we were living at the parents' house. They were trying to renovate, and our shit was in the way, so we got the storage unit for that. And we're gonna get rid of what we can and move what we can here because we're tired of paying for the storage unit and, like, certain things we don't have here. So he's going to rent a truck tomorrow and get that done. So get everything out. There's only a couple of really big things that he needs help with. Like, most of it's just little boxes, but there's like a couch we have to get rid of because it was Abby's couch that's still in there. That's going to the dumpster, but there's like this giant China hutch thing that Hannah has that she got from Andrew's mom, and that thing is a bitch to move, so we have to figure out how we're gonna get that out. But as long as it's out by 5 tomorrow, We're good. So, I was supposed to go with Andrew to help. He's probably not going to take me now because I'll just be in the way. Unless he wants me to go through things and say this is dumpster, that is dumpster, that type of thing. Because I think he wants to have all the dumpster stuff in an area and he's just going to throw it. I'm not totally sure on that, but there's definitely things we can get rid of. We can pare down so much. Honestly, I don't have anything left in there really. There's a couple of things maybe, but I went through a while ago and got rid of all the fabric bins that I didn't need. So it's mostly just Hannah and Andrew because they are both pack rats. They both keep everything, it seems. Like everything. Every book, every trinket. It's like, okay. I am the type of person where I was kind of like, when I was growing up, my mom had hepatitis C. She was on interferon, and often when that happened, when she was on interferon, she often just went through and completely decimated the toys, and it's like, we don't need this, we don't need this, we don't need this. So I grew up let's not get too attached to things. And they keep every single card. I just don't do that. I'm like, no, I don't need a card, a piece of paper. No. If it's a really special one, yes, I will. But I don't keep shit. That I'm not going to use. I'm going to go through my fabric stuff and just one of these days soon. This kind of put a damper in that on my leg, but I was planning on just setting out my bins and saying, "Come and take it," Give me $5 here and there for whatever you want. I don't even care, because I just don't need all this stuff. I really don't need all these and they're big scraps, mind you. I only save the big scraps of fabric that could actually do something. So it's I'm not gonna keep them. So when I'm feeling better again, I'm just gonna literally be like, hey, fabric available. I'm gonna sit out here from this to this time. Come get it. Because I want to get rid of shit in my sewing room. There's just so much crap in there that I do not need, that I have not touched. And I really want to organize it up so that it's nicer and easier for me to keep, But that's how it goes. I am I get in these moods where I'm just everything goes. Everything, bye-bye, these resin pieces, I probably won't keep them for now because they were test resins. And honestly, I probably won't really keep them, other than to possibly use as example colors. But I'm planning on. I've been making up my my business Amazon list, wish list thing, and I'm gonna be purchasing stuff as I can. Thankfully, none of this stuff is astronomically expensive. Each one, resin, you can get it for not fairly cheap unless you go straight to Michael's, where it's you use a 40% off coupon, which they haven't been doing 40% off coupons in a while. But you can still get them pretty cheap. I say that, and then they have just a 20% off. All they've been doing is 20% off coupons, and I'm not sure why that is. I don't know. But anyway, you can also get it at Joann's and things like that for cheap. So, yeah. But yeah, so I want to definitely and when I say I'm gonna make things with resin, I want to do jewelries and keychains, simple jewelry, earrings and stuff. I have some ideas for some geeky things, because hey, I'm geeky, so I will, I have a lot of ideas, which also doing the resin means I'm probably going to get back into some polymer clay a bit. I miss polymer clay. I miss that aspect of crafting, which is really fun to do. Things like that. Making cute little charms and things just to... That's not what I wanted. What did I... Art supplies. I want to check, but that's kind of where I'm thinking I'm going to go with some stuff for a little while. Just because I need a change of pace and things like that. So Oh, we have some good stuff on sale. I cannot look. I'm looking at Michael's. Um, but yeah, so that's kind of my plan for this summer is to try and figure out some other ways to make a little bit more money. Like if we can make enough money that it covers my diapers every month, we're golden. No, if we can make enough to like basically if I can have $200 of revenue coming, not revenue, but $200 of profit coming in every month, solidly. That is, we'd like 300 because then I can cover my meds. But if I can get a solid $200 in profits, that we cover my diapers every month, that would be great. By the way, guys, I don't know if you saw Kevin's video yesterday. Kevin posted about the XP medical diaper, which I'm really interested to take a look at. I actually need to see if they emailed me back because I would absolutely love to try that. Let's see here. Nothing yet. Why am I still getting messages from Osaki? I hate Osaki. But yeah, so we'll have to see if I can get my hands on some of those. Unfortunately, the XLs didn't, like Kevin said, the XLs didn't come out the way they wanted, and they're trying to get people to buy cases. And I'm like, look, I need to try it first. I need to know how it fits before I do that. But it looks like a pretty decent diaper. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's kind of where things are. Let's see, it's 12:15. I'm not going to rush to do things until I understand. I'm literally just going to change my clothing. I have to find a shirt I can wear with those pants. Although I need to wear a different pair of pants. Because those don't go up. So that's out of the question. I'll have to wear the other pair of pants. Things you do not think about when you're making pants is, will it go all the way up to your knee? Because that one does not. It kind of does if I am not. Oh, that was a kid. It sounded like my cat, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on with my cat? Things you don't think about. Will the thing go over the knee? Nope. I made pants that did not go over my knee, so I have to figure out which pants I'm gonna wear. I will probably see if I can find a pair of shorts. Except for I haven't shaved my legs at all, and I hate wearing shorts when I don't shave my legs. I think I'll just probably wear my pair of pants that's right around here somewhere. That's really easy to put on. So we'll see. We will see. But yeah. I don't know. It's just kind of, I haven't been streaming because I just haven't had much to do, but I have some pacifiers to work on. I got them in the mail the other day. I haven't even opened them. That's how bad this is, guys. I haven't even opened shit. It's nuts. And it's like, that's a weird thing to be in there. Hey, look at that. They're not broken. Yay. So there's cat fur and bird feathers. Oh, guys. So yesterday, Hannah got Jimmy out and brought him over to me. And I was holding him, and Andrew's like, oh, you should clip his, because he pooped and then walked in it on the couch. So Andrew's like, you should clip his nails while you're at it with the cleaning of the foot. So I did. And I felt really bad because I accidentally, on one of his claws, clipped the quick. And he just bled all over my hand. Like, I'm like, oh, shit. So I literally sat there holding him up to me and just holding on that claw with, honestly, my t-shirt right here is full of birdie blood. So I had to like hold it till it stopped bleeding and stuff like that because, poor thing. Like, you gotta stop that bleeding because those things bleed a lot. I haven't clipped a quick in years. Like, I've clipped Snitch, these cats, Jimmy. Like, I have done all of Jimmy's grooming from the time I really got him. And I think I've only quicked him twice. And he is 9. So I have not quicked him in years. And I'm like, okay, A, let's not cut bird nails while we're semi high. Let's also not. He moved at the last second. He literally, like, just enough. He, like, jerked his foot, and it moved it enough that I clipped quick. But thankfully, it was only one. I was really careful after that. But I have to work those quicks back a little bit because they're really quite far forward. So, but it was really cute because after that, he was, when I clip his, he really doesn't mind his nails being clipped because I wrap him in a blanket and he absolutely loves being in blankets. So after that, he just literally snuggled on my chest for like 15 minutes and like had his beak between my fingers and I was rubbing his beak and then I would rub his head and everything and just this bird is a little bit, he acts like a little shit and then he does something like that where he's just like so snuggly. um, I actually had to like kind of coax him to go back to his cage last night because he just wanted snuggles. Like he is a little homebody. He loves his cage, but at the same time, once he's out and with me and has a blankie or something, loves it. He absolutely loves it, and he's just such a snuggle. When he wants to be, he is so snuggly, and it was hilarious because um, he got out and walked around the couch, and boy, does he tell those kitties who's boss. Leo got the idea really quickly. Leo doesn't pay that much attention to Jimmy anymore. But Simon literally got like this close to him, and Jimmy's just like hissing and trying to bite at him and things like that, and I was dying. And yeah, Jimmy told him what's what, and he didn't touch him. And that's all that like I let them be up here when I'm watching them because I want them to be okay with the bird being out and them not freaking out and wanting to get him. But at the same time, I want them to understand he is the boss. If he hisses, they better expect a bite. Because he will. He don't put up with shit. But then again, he's like hiss, 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 give kiss, kiss, kiss. And I was like, he hisses and then kisses and then hisses and then kisses. It's hilarious. But he literally walked right up to Simon and just, it was so funny. And then Simon got a little too close, so he hissed at him and he backed off. Um, but that's the thing is like a lot of times people are like, oh, they'll get the bird, and yes, they will get the bird. You do not leave them alone for 2 seconds because that's all it takes. As my family figured out many years ago, but I don't ever leave them unsupervised ever. But it's good to let them interact, and it's quite comical. So, alrighty, well. Okay, guys. I am still so tired. Just because I haven't slept well, I'm so exhausted. I'm probably somewhat anemic right now too. Because I have constant exhaustion. But guys, this is it. That's my leg. This poor. I'm at the very least gonna be like, can we redo the splint if I have to stay in it? Because God, this one is not very comfortable. She the way she did it was basically I had to hold my leg up in the air while she did it, and it just was not the right fit. So the position it puts my foot in is not very comfortable in the long run. But hopefully I can at least redo it. So if I have to stay in it, we'll see. But I will definitely let you all know tomorrow what is up. So tired. I'm absolutely exhausted. Like I could literally go to sleep right now. Probably doesn't help that I'm not really eating much. I mean, I'm eating more than I usually do because I have to take the meds, but yeah. So, um, yeah, but that's what we're gonna do. So, I'm probably gonna go ahead and sign off and get my butt. It's gonna take me a while to get ready to go. If I can have everything ready when he gets home, like we don't have to be there till 2, so he's getting home around 1, or he's leaving work around 1. And we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly what I will be up to later. I may be, but tomorrow I should be around. We have binkies we are gonna work on and such. So yay! Excuse me. Mm, I'm tired. I'm probably just gonna rest like it's on, but I do have to wet my hair down, do the hair, and go from there. So I will see you guys all tomorrow. I will at least stop in on my tablet and say hi, but I'm gonna go get myself ready, go to the bathroom, wet down the hair, things like that, do the hair, and put deodorant on, all that fun jazz. Figure out what pants I'm gonna wear and what shirt. I have to find a t-shirt. So you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.